start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. I don't even wanna get sneak. What's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the Portland, bro. Where you at?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Straight to the air they go. Looking deep to open the game. This is caught inside the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good. First down. A pickup on the play of 54 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future. Anytime you go on the road, if you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. His first throw is an interception. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Second down pass play coming. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Let's go now. Hawks.
They'll throw, third and long. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Purdy on first down. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team. Yellow. 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 53. Spot.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Purdy to throw. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
6-yard pickup.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Brought in. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Yellow.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. George Kittle, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Looking quickly here.
16 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 range. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Takes the second down snap. Escapes the... And they get to him again! Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. Taken at the 2. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Purdy throwing here. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he'll get it up to the 27. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
To the air again, Purdy. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offensive line fast.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Yellow. Get set. 18, watch out.
3rd and long for him here. He's on target, Watkins. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow.
1st down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7-yard loss.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. With some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He's going to throw it. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Cardinals. 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down? The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready? Let's go!
Oh, wow, Brock, a 4th straight carry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
21, get set, get set. 18, 18,
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, Bartlett. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
18, watch out. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. He's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
1st down, Purdy to throw. This will be caught by Watkins. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
21, yellow. Get set, get set.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Piniero's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working now from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Chase trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
4th and forever coming up. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
17. 49ers 13. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. no luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Another carry for him. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. He'll throw it. It's caught by Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
19 tight. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
They'll run here with Jones. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. And Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. Set 19, back to 60, back to 60.
He's going to throw this one. He's going deep this time. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
19, Tiger, 19, 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the 4th quarter up by a couple of scores, too. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. They'll run here from the gun. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
On the set. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He connects downfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Arizona.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Trying the right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals close to picking up their 5th win. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70.
Give now to the running back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready?
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They give it to him again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Buda Baker picks it off. So take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did in 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
2 yards on the pickup.
And he could have a free play here.
At the 35-yard line.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Reload!
They'll run here, following the penalty. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in 1 contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 13. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Lindo to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Barrendo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Outside. Outside. Hey, motion.
Pretty throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Kick. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. But that risk pays off.
And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by them.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Oh, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.